Hi, I'm Mr. eTutor, your mystery tutor here at mysterytutor.com, and welcome to video module 7-2. In this video module, I'd like to explain two fake grammar rules that the College Board has decided to include on the SAT writing multiple choice question. I call these rules fake grammar rules because they don't exist anywhere else outside of the SAT. Unfortunately, you have to have a good grasp of these two simple rules in order to answer every writing multiple choice question correctly. The first fake rule is the SAT's pronoun rule. On the writing multiple choice questions, anytime a pronoun in the third person appears in a sentence, that pronoun needs to have its antecedent in the sentence with it. Now, if that sentence didn't make sense to you, don't worry, I'll explain. A third person pronoun is any of the words he, she, it, or they, or also him, her, and them. Anytime any one of those words appears anywhere in a writing multiple choice sentence, the word that word is replacing, in other words, the pronoun's antecedent, must also appear in the sentence with it. So if the word they appears in a sentence on the writing multiple choice section, then a plural noun that they could be referring to must also appear in the sentence with the word they. This is a fake grammatical rule because in real grammar, the whole reason people invented pronouns in the first place is so they don't have to keep repeating nouns in every sentence. But on the SAT, we need to get used to looking for antecedents every time we see a pronoun. As a good example of this fake rule, please turn in your copy of the official SAT study guide written by the College Board to page 414 and look at question number 7. The way question number 7 is originally written, it includes the pronoun they, which, as we've already said, falls under the pronoun rule on the SAT. We have the pronoun they, but the only plural noun that appears anywhere else in the sentence is the noun dialects. And if we look at the sentence, it's clear that the dialects are not the things studying dialects, which is what they is doing. So we can tell from looking at this sentence that the word they has no word that it's referring to anywhere else in the sentence with it. And on the SAT, that means the word they is being used incorrectly here. Using this rule, we can also rule out choices A, B, and E from the answer choices, because each one of those choices also includes the word they without explaining who they is. For another example of the fake pronoun rule in action, look right across the way to page 415, question number 12. In question number 12, choice C includes the word they, again without any other word in the sentence to explain to us who they is referring to. Again, this portion of the sentence must be incorrect according to the SAT. You'll find questions that follow the SAT's fake pronoun rule all over the writing multiple choice portion of the test. The next fake grammar rule on the SAT writing multiple choice section involves the sneaky use of tense markers. A tense marker is any phrase in a sentence that tells us when the sentence took place. On the SAT, if we have a reference to a past century, all of the verbs related to that reference must be in the past tense, even if it would be totally fine to put them in any other tense in any other situation. For example, consider question 21 on page 416. In 21, the phrase will be is incorrect because the 19th century mentioned in the sentence has already happened. Even though any historian might easily say the sentence exactly the way it's written in the question and mean exactly what that says, on the SAT, this is incorrect. So remember, on the SAT, be especially aware of pronouns and tense markers. You always want to be looking out for them because the SAT likes to sneak them in and try to trick you with them. And that about does it for fake grammar on the SAT. Remember, once you learn the SAT's rules, it's easier than you think.